gonna bring up Sam Lynch.
Put the basket in the lotion. The lotion in the basket.
Yep. My mom said that to me every night before.
Moisturizing is very important. He's right.
The lotion in the basket.
Hi guys, I'm Sam Lynch. You know, I was actually very anxious about coming today because I haven't done this in a while. And maybe it was because I was watching The Handmaid's Tale. Shows a lot, guys. But maybe it's because of this new CBD pen I've got. And I'm sure it has CBD in it. But there's some other shit in there. I was driving to Walmart after hitting this pin, and I was like, I'm really relaxed. I'm also really into NPR right now. I go into Walmart to buy sunglasses. Some guy gets to excuse me and say, "You are pardoned." And I don't care what's really in this pin because I got the vaccine. I don't know what the fuck's in that. They were just like, "Hey, you want to go get watered down shots and make out with strangers at the Matador?" Like, yeah. Yeah, but I keep seeing Instagram really knows me really well. They know I have poor impulse control. They keep advertising vapable caffeine. And I keep mentioning this to people because I need people to tell me how fucking stupid this is. Because I know I want to try this. I want to smoke anything and put it in my body. I need people to remind me that this is a bad move, Sam. Alright, so, I've dated more during this pandemic than I have before, oddly enough. Because I've been intensely lonely and I want to have a relationship. So I had the first intense argument with a girlfriend, and then the next day she was like, "Oh, that wasn't an argument." I was like, "You bitch. This was a milestone. I told my mom." She's like, "My boy's grown." Yeah, but now I'm in a very nice relationship. I don't have many jokes about that because it's actually really nice. Yeah, there's nothing funny about it. It's just good. But COVID did affect me in several ways. My dad, my mom, my brother got it. My dad almost died. And thank God he did it. Because the men of Louisville, Kentucky could not handle my mom. She's too fucking hot. She would murder. You couldn't handle my mom. She's too hot. I'm sorry. So what else do I got?
I'll send my housemate to your dad.
Okay.
Call me.
Oh yeah, so I moved in to a really nice house. This guy's cats really like me, and he has cool fish tanks, but he's really like a QAnon type. And he tells me everything, and I'm just like, yeah, bro, cool. He's my landlord. I'm not gonna disagree. But he's been mentioning like a series of books to me, and I'm afraid to read them, not because of the content necessarily, but what if they're well written? I'm pretty fucking gullible. I'm pretty dumb. Like I saw the Scientology section in a bookstore once, and I was like, "Don't go near there, Sam. You don't need that kind of hope." It's like what if I go to church one day and like, "Oh, this is what I needed." I'll be one of those guys. What else did I write? All right, that's all I got. Thank you very much. I've been Sam Lynch.
All right. Thank you, Sam, and Sam's mom. If you could show us pictures later. Appreciate that.
Never had a dad and son team.
I don't know how I feel about caffeine babes.
Sam, call me.
I don't know how I feel about caffeine vape, Sam. I didn't know that was a thing, but yeah, but you have to rework your coffee poops. I already feel like I'm settled into that point in my life where that's one regular thing. I feel like eventually, though, we're gonna be like vaping vegetables. This is gonna be like a continued trend. Like everything is gonna be smokable, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I could get behind it, maybe. Yeah. I also started a relationship during the pandemic, which is a weird thing. But it is, the one thing that's nice about it is that like you have an excuse to not be cool. Because you're like, oh, you should have seen me before. I was so much fun. I did all these things. You know? And then all of a sudden you have an excuse to be like, yeah, but I can't. We just gotta hang home and watch movies right now. I can't. I normally would have something bigger planned. And speaking of something bigger planned, your next. I got really into that. Our next comedian is Tomas Gabildo.
Thank you, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Overall good, Cinco de Drinko, you know, we're having a good time. Yeah, I literally only wrote on my notepad is I have no idea what to say in COVID-19. So, you guys want to hear more about COVID-19? That's what we're going with anyways. Yeah, COVID-19 was, I mean, like, I feel like my life was already shitty before it happened. So it just kind of like added to like, oh, well, I guess everyone's life is shitty. So it kind of made me hopeful, you know, make you a little bit happier about the fact that, well, you know, you're not the only one. You've got other people, you know, there's things going on around you, but nothing's going on around you. Yeah, COVID-19 was a weird fucking time. I mean, I've done a lot of shit for myself. I lost 30 pounds, which was cool. The only reason I say that is because I like people applauding for it. Gives me a little bit of ego boost. But it was a weird time. There was good things that came out of it. There's some bad things, you know. There's some bad things. Some bad things. But I try to keep myself in a position of I don't give a fuck. Because I'm sorry, I've only got one life to live and I don't really have time to care about everybody here. That's just my personal opinion, but it's also a dicky opinion because it's also like, I just basically told you all to go fuck yourself. So, sorry about that.
You've been doing that all the time.
I've been doing, exactly.